previous segment, we talked about keeping the ball down. Now we're going to get the club to go make the ball go up. So, Stewart, we're going to start with your sand wedge and talk about getting the ball up, the mechanics you use, when you would use this shot, maybe talk about the bounce a little bit and the lie that's in front of you.
Okay, to hit it high, we're going to move the ball a little bit forward. And like we mentioned in the block practice, we're going to want to rotate around this just a little bit, you know.
Open up.
I'm excessive here, but you kind of get the idea. We're kind of dancing around the ball to hit the high shot. We're going to move the ball forward. Now the shaft is still going to have a little bit of forward lean. We're going to dance our way around a little bit. Ball forward. Now, shaft still leaning slightly forward, and you're ready to hit it high. The club face is open. Good rhythm. And you got a lot higher shot.
I noticed there when you follow through, you talked about the holster earlier in the show. And I noticed there where trying to get it up, the club face passed your hands, but still rotated around, which allowed you to hold the face off and use true loft. Show us that again. That was a really cool motion there.
The idea with all the short game really is to put a predictable amount of loft on the ball at a speed that you want.
Right.
Speed and loft dictate distance on the shot. And short game is all about distance. I mean, I don't want to have any kind of driver or engine in the short game. If I could have it perfectly, I would want the club just to gather pace with gravity right to the ball like that, and that's it. So again, we're just talking about ball a little bit forward, dancing around it, getting ready to hit that ball nice and high, but with like a nice patient rhythm. Hands slightly forward.
Really good. That was a sand wedge. So now we're going to go to a 9-iron.
Yeah.
But you're saying that you still can hit this club up in the air, take it upstairs. Most amateurs would think 9-iron, bump and run, low shot. It's very similar to the 7-iron from earlier.
Yeah.
Show us how you hit that one up in the air by opening the face and changing up a little bit of your setup.
And I want to be clear too that I would also think bump and run with my 9-iron. But for training and for practicing and for belief and for confidence and all those things, it's kind of nice to know that the technique you use to hit it high with your sand wedge can also hit it pretty high with a 9-iron, or if you can even do this probably with a 5-iron. All you have to do is just be a little bit more purposeful with your setup, and we've already talked about it. What does that mean? We got to dance around it a little bit more. We're going to put the club or the ball forward in our stance, and really it's the same motion, really nice and rhythmic, and we want to put the grip right in the holster right there, and the loft of the club should do the trick.
Boy, and that had some spin on it. Are you trying to drop your hands?
Well,
you know, old Seve Ballesteros used to hit 3-irons out of the bunker.
Yes, he did.
And he could get his hands so low when he would open that 3-iron up. And I noticed there you might have dipped your hands a little bit because of the loft on the club.
And I think actually the reason I probably dipped the hands is because the club's longer. The 9-iron is so much longer than the wedges. It's just flatter.
Right.
And so naturally, if I had the same lie angle on this 9-iron that I do on my wedge, I would get in here like that with it. But if I do that, the toe's in the ground. So, you know, I just sit it down where it looks flat. You picked that up. I didn't even think about it. But that's it. Dance around a little bit, open it up. Nice rhythm.